Okay, so let me share my screen and let's start for today. Let me know when you can see my screen.
Yes, yes.
So we did see until loops and all we saw, break, continue we saw, and today we are going to start with C# arrays. So what is an array? So array is basically whatever that we learned in mathematics is same. Like the concept of array doesn't differ anywhere in any place. So what? How are we using that array in C# differs. So let's say until now we were seeing something called variable. Everywhere we are seeing something called variable. X, Y, U, like variable message. So you see everywhere we just used a variable. What is a variable? A variable is something of a particular data type to store a data. Okay. This data is not permanent. It can be replaced anytime. See, my num is 50. Next, I was able to replace it with 10, 20, any number. I was replacing it constantly anywhere, and it took the new value. Let's say my num is 50, and I'm giving my num equal to 10. Will it hold both the values? No.
Mm,
A variable can hold only one value at any point of time. It can hold only one value. It can either replace the value or it can be constant with one value. That's all. So a variable can hold only one value. So in case you want to hold more than one value, then we have to use something called arrays. So C# has a concept of arrays which will help you to hold more than one value. Okay. So arrays are used to store multiple values in single variable instead of declaring separate variable for each value. Okay. A single variable can hold multiple values. So syntax, we'll start with syntax. C# arrays, syntax is, it's very simple, same like that of what you are seeing in this variables. But variables is like string of car means it will hold one data. Now string, I am putting an array symbol which is the open and close square brackets, and this can hold more than one data. Okay. And how to declare array? So I have given it here. So you can declare an array which is like declaring a value to a variable. Same way you are declaring a value to an array. So it's string. Let's say brands I'm putting, and equal to square brackets. I am giving many values separated by comma. Okay. And this you can do it for any data type. Int, float, double, long, any data type you can do this. You can create array for any data type. Okay.
okay.
Understood?
Yeah, yes.
So this is the this is arrays. Let's say you have an array. Previously you had a variable, and to get a variable value it's very easy because that variable has only one value. No, now your array has more than one value. How do you get one particular value from an array? I want Volvo. How will you get it? I want Maruti. How will you get it? It's how to access an array, uh, array value. So basically, how to access an array value? Same. It's like the string that we were seeing. No, index. So an array also has index, and the index again starts with 0. Volvo is 1, Maruti is 2, BMW is 3, and it's very similar to a string also, like brands of 1. 1 means it will give Volvo. Okay.
Okay.
Do you have any questions on how to access an array?
No, no,
Okay. So you can also replace a value. Let's say, see, brand of one is Volvo. No. So instead of brands of one, if I give some other value, it will replace that value. This you have to see actually. See, brand of one be printed. See, Volvo. It printed Volvo. Now I am replacing the brands of one equal to Benz, which means now it will be Benz. See,
no. Okay,
so you can simply directly replace any value. Brands of zero means, if I say brands of zero equal to Benz means Tesla will be replaced with Benz. Okay. So replacing a
okay,
value in array is very simple. How to get a length of an array? Okay. So how do you know that how many data is there inside an array? Again, see all the functionality. If you see, it is like very similar to the string functionality. Yes, because string in built has an array functionality. That's the truth. Array doesn't have string functionality, but string has the array functionality. Okay, so string considers the characters as array, and so we were able to use it same way. So array is simple, straightforward. You can hold data, like access the data this way, replace the data this way, and to find the length, again it's simple. Branch dot length will give you the length. So understand that length will not start from zero. Length will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Only index will start from zero. So branch index is 0, 1, 2, 3. But length of branch is 4. Okay. That difference you should be very clear. Okay, you got.
okay. Yes, yes.
So length is 4. So you see branch of length is 4. So there are many different ways you can declare an array or initialize an array. So that are the different ways that I have given here. So many different ways. One is, first, I am giving you the length itself. So if I say 3, it means I can store only 3 array. Okay, I can store only 3 array. So I am giving you 3. And next, what you can do is you can put this one and declare the array. Okay, you can give all the values, 3 values. Only it will allow only 3. Okay, so now second, it's 4. You can, this one you can declare it separately, and if you want to assign the value, oh sorry. Hmm. So if you want to give values in the same line itself, you can give it here. But see, when you give a length for an array, you cannot skip it. Let's say I am removing it. It will throw error saying that, see, an array initializer of length 4 is expected. Okay. So when you provide a length for an array, you should stick to that length, else it will throw an error. You can also, there is no mandatory that you should give an array length. Okay, if you do not give an array length, it will consider whatever value you give. That's the length it will consider. So that's one way. Uh, but why do we give length? Is basically, see, you preserve a memory. Okay, when you do not give a length, you are not preserving a memory. Instead, what you are doing is you are like assuming a whole memory. Okay, like instead of giving it well, like 1 MB or 2 MB, what you are doing, that you are assuming that it will have like n MB, and you just give a random memory. So again, that will slow down your application. So that's why preferred is to give, if you know the length, preferred is to give the length. Okay, and these
Okay,
are different ways. So I would like to try all these ways for try all these ways of declaring an array. Okay, try it today and let me know if you're facing any issues. Okay,
Okay.
all
Okay.
the all the syntax I have given you, just try them. So then, any questions?
No, no.
Okay, so let's see how to loop through an array. Okay, an array has more than one value, then we should need to loop through at some point. No, how to loop through an array? So looping through an array, we have two ways. One is for loop, and other one is for each loop. Let's say we'll go to for loop. We'll take this branch itself. Okay, so int I is equal to 0. Okay, I less than branch dot length. Yeah, correct. I plus plus. So I'm taking the length of my array. So that is the maximum length I should go, no, loop, no. Then I plus plus. So I from 0 I should go until the length of the array. That's all. Then that's all, no. Branch of I,
Okay.
branch of 0, 1, 2, 3. It will go, no.
Okay.
We'll see this once. See, so I is 0, I is lesser than 4, 0 is less than 4, and it prints. It will only go to 3 because next 4 is lesser than 4, it will fail, right? See, now it 4, it's not 4 is not less than 4 and came out. And you see, we printed all the 4 values.
Okay.
How to loop through an array? You have any questions?
No, no.
Yeah. The second way is more simpler way, and that has been specifically developed for arrays, which is for each. Okay, for each is an simpler form of for loop, and this will specifically be used for arrays. Okay, um, arrays, models, for these things we use for each. It's very simple also. So what is for each? The syntax of for each is, yesterday I wrote the syntax. So syntax of for each is for each data type, variable name in maybe array. That's all. Okay, so if you see here, let's say my branch is my array. So I want to go through each and every value in my branch. So it's very simple that you don't need to take the length or increment and all, increment length like these two. Okay, these two, like almost everything, all these three are inbuilt in an for each. It is inbuilt. Okay, so it will automatically take the length, it will automatically take the starting index, it will automatically take the it will automatically increment. Okay, it will do. So this one is like manual. How manually you go inside an array and check, oh, first is Volvo, second is BMW, third is Ford, next is Opel, like that it will go. But whatever the array data type that is, you should loop with that array data type, because your Volvo is string, Volvo, BMW, Ford and all, it's string, no. So you have to loop in that data type. So string I in brand, so all four are strings. So string I in brands means each and every value you loop is a value in an array. That's all. A for each is very simpler form of for loop. You don't need to think about length and all. If you don't know the length also, it is fine. Okay, you got it. This, if in case this array is an integer, you have to do this way. That's all. That's the only difference. See, int I in array, my array num. I have an array num. See, 35. So int I, this is an integer array. So int my all everything is in integer. Int I in array num. That's all. For each int I in array num. That's all. And that I is every loop it will bring the other value. You have any questions in for each?
No, no.
This is actually very simple. So I want you to declare array in all the different ways, loop through and print all the value. That I want you to try today and let me know if you face any issues in this way.
Okay.
Because array is really very important. Working on array, you will work very less. I will be very honest. In IT, you will never work in array, honestly, because array and all it's very old concept, very old concept. Array holds more data. Uh, Array is useless actually. Uh, to be honest, that's the truth. But data structure is the only thing that any company now asks you for interview. Even though that
Yes.
is not used in real-time projects, I will say honestly, I am being here for 10 plus years. I've worked with multiple products also. Okay, so even Boeing or Intel. So even before in service also, I have never seen a single place someone has wrote some code with array.
Okay.
Not in a single place. Now we are moving towards Angular and all .NET Core. So this was used. See, it's not something that was never used. It was used. Array, multi-dimension array. These were used so much in industry, but after a point when ASP.NET came, and then ASP.NET MVC came, no. So
Yes.
we started using models instead of arrays.
Yes.
So model is the replacement for array, and model is very easy. Model is very simple, easy. No, so you can have a model, and if you want, see, a single dimension array is a model. Okay, a
Mm.
multi-dimension array is a list of model. That's all. Finished.
Yes.
Which one is easy for you? A list of model is easy. Storing a data in list of model is easy. Looping through a list of model is very easy. Let's say you have a four-dimension model. I want four models I want a list of model which contains another four model. This is a four-dimension array. Okay, do you
Okay.
think looping through a four-dimension array is easy? It's very difficult. Okay, to write a code itself you'll take some time. You have to think through and write. It's challenging for any developer. So a model is very easy. Looping through and for model which has another four models, still simple. Okay,
Yes.
that's why we came. But yeah, but still, I will say you cannot skip arrays because if you want to attend any big interviews, uh, you'll surely get in. For even in the first round itself, you'll get questions in array only.
Yes.
Understand array, okay? Nothing,
Yes.
and array is not that complex. Whatever is told, that's the only thing with array.
Okay. Yes.
So array has one inbuilt function which is called sort. Array dot sort, it will sort in ascending order. That's all. It will not sort in descending order. Only one way it will sort. It will sort in alphabetical order. Number means it will sort in ascending order. Okay.
Okay.
So anything, string, array, float, anything, it will sort in the ascending order. And integer array alone has few functionalities. So it will find the maximum value in an array, minimum value in an array, and it will find the sum. It will add all the numbers and give you the sum.
Okay.
And these are the only things that are available in the array. Okay. Sort. Sort is available for all data types. And for integer, we have max, min, and sum. Any questions on arrays?
No, no.
Yeah. So now we will be seeing what are multi-dimensional array. Okay. So what are multi-dimensional array? Second. So if you want to store data as a tabular form, like a table with rows and columns, we need to get familiar with multi-dimensional array. That's it. Okay, so you have let's say so have you worked so you haven't worked in entity framework, no? So in entity framework code, first we'll pull the whole table itself into the code. Okay, we'll write entities, the tables as entities, and this entities we will use inside the code as model. So a
Yes.
table with columns will be a model. Okay, now say this table has multiple columns and this table will have multiple rows of data also, no? Right?
Okay.
Let's say my table, employee table. This is my employee table. Employee ID, employee name, employee address, employee email. Okay. So now I have four columns. Now I'll have many data, no? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Assume that I have 10 rows of data. Okay. So every row I'll have some data. Hmm. That is the concept. Okay. So it means I have four columns and 10 rows of data. And this is very familiar to matrix, no? This is
Yeah.
matrix.
Yes.
If I want to hold this data inside my code, that is multi-dimension matrix.
Mm.
This you can do with model. You can create the whole table as model, and this model will have multiple objects. We say them as columns.
Yes.
So it will hold data. But yeah, but in real-time scenario, you see this column and uh, rows. This is the multi-dimension matrix. Depends on how many columns and how many rows we change the dimension. If it is 2 dimension, it is like this. Okay, a 2 dimension is this. 3 dimension, you add something below. Okay, 4 dimension, it keeps on going. Okay, you got it.
Yes. Yes.
So how to declare an I'll give you a gist for 2 dimension, and then you have to follow it for n dimension. That's all. Okay, it's very same for all the dimension, but you just need to know how one dimension is done. So more than one dimension, how to declare. Until now you were declaring string, open and close braces, and then you were declaring this. Here, based on your dimension, you should give the comma. Okay, a single
Okay.
comma means this side one and this side one, that is two. uh, 3 means what you'll do, give one more comma. 1, 2, 3. 4 means one more. 5, 6, 7, 8. Based on your dimensions, you have to increase your comma. This 3 means you have to provide the data in such a way. Okay.
Okay.
First we'll finish the 2, then we'll go to 3. Okay. So you see, 2 dimension. I have one array, and this array has first row and second row. So this is 2 dimension. First row and second row. So what I
Okay.
do here, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So how to access an 2 dimension array? Okay. So I told you, no, column. This is call. This is
Yes.
row. So Column also starts with 0, 0, 1, 2. Same index 0, 1, 2. In single dimension array, how did you went to 0, 1, 2? Again, row also, this is 0 and this is 1. So, how do you look? So, 0th row, first column, 0, comma 1 means 1. 0th row, second column, 2. 0th row, third column, 3. First row, 0th column, 2. Understood what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
This will be 0. Okay. Row 1, 1. Now say how to access this one.
Uh, row of 0 and column of 0.
Hmm. This 3,
Okay. Row of 1 and column of 1.
this 3.
Okay. Row of 0, column of 2.
Uh, that is what you are going to give. So that array of row, comma column. That's all. Got it?
Okay.
That is how you will be getting the value from an array.
Okay.
So, any questions on multi-dimensions array?
No, no.
So, I want you to try this also, um, and let me know if you face any difficulties.
Okay.
So, yeah. Mm, one second. So, what are we going to do is, I'll just simply what I'm going to do. Put in a 3 dimension and show you. Okay. I'll put it this way. Comma 3, 4, comma 5, comma 6, and I'm going to, this is 1, and next same thing. Hmm. What is it? Let's do the arrange. Like so let's say I'll put this point, uh, 2, comma 2. It is not coming. 1 second. Hmm. Okay. 6. Okay. Comma 7, comma 8, comma 9. Comma 10, comma 11, comma 12. Hmm. There is one more. Oh, why it is throwing error? 1 second. Okay. Ah, correct. I made a mistake. Ah, 3. Okay, this is 2 comma 2 only. And 3. Why? 1 second. One second, I will try something. Okay, wait. So this is the problem with multi-dimensional arrays because it is really very confusing. Okay, I will write. 1 second. I have to separate it into. Okay, okay, there's 2 rows. That is fine. Let me split it. Ah, that's the thing. Ah, see, that's the confusion. Okay, that is 3-dimension array. See, sorry, 3-dimension array.
Okay.
It's really confusing, no? So yeah, so do not get confused with the 3-dimension array and all. Um, Basically, okay. So it is like say, let's write this 3-dimension array. I will not that much give importance to 3-dimension array, but still, yeah. Okay. So it is simple 0 comma 0 comma 0. Okay. Um, 1 second. Trying to see if there is any diagram so that I can show you. I'm not getting. I'm not getting anything now. Okay. Think an 3-dimension array as an how to say, we write it in this way. See, 1 2 3, no, 1 2 3. Okay, and 4 5 6. This is an first block. Okay, 4 5 and 6. That's the block 1. And if I take the second block, that is mix 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is what it is, 2 comma 2 comma 3. If it is 3 comma 3 comma 3, this will have 3 values, this will have 3 values, and you'll have next one. Okay, let's say what is 2 comma 2 comma 3. 2 comma means I have two two rows, no, that is 2. Both the block has 2 rows, that is 2 comma 2. Okay, and 3 is number of columns, that is 3. Okay, if it is 3 comma 3 comma 3 means, let's say I'll put it as 3 comma 3 comma 3. Okay, means 3 rows. You just put simple 0. Okay, 3 rows, 3 columns. It means actually you should have one more also. Okay, that is 3 comma 3 comma 3. How to loop through actually? This is 0 comma 0 comma 0. This is 0 comma 0 comma 1. Okay, and this is the 0th, first, second row. Okay, this is the 0, first, second column, same way. Okay, you got it?
Okay.
So it is like, see, how did you do this? This is 0 comma 0. This is how, what is this? See, this one is one row and this is one row. Same way here, this is one row, this is one row, and this is one row. Okay, a row has a subset, that's all. Okay,
Okay.
so this is 0th row, first column, second column, third column. You have 0, this is 0th row, 1 is first column. Instead of 1, you are holding 3 values. That's all difference. So that is why 0th row, first column is 1 here. Here, 0th row, first column, and 0th value is 1. 0th row, actually it is 0th row, 0th column, no? Because we start with 0. No? 0th row, 0th column, this is 0th row, this is 0th column, and this is 1. 0th row, 0th column, second, sorry, this is 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 2.
Okay.
Is it confusing for you?
Yes, a little bit.
Okay, 3 dimension we'll see at the end. Okay, I'll try to get some pictures. Actually, 3
Okay.
dimension without pictures, it's very difficult for you to learn. 3 dimension is like, okay, I will give you one thing. Okay, 3 dimension is like your what to say, your dice, no, cubic. Uh,
Yeah.
that is a 3 dimension actually.
Okay.
Okay, basically very let's say this one, this is your 2 dimension array, no?
Yes.
If this one has a subset of 3 values, what do you say?
Okay.
1 comma 2 comma 3. Okay, perfect thing. Okay. Same way for 2, same way for 3. Well, I'm just simply replacing it same values, but yeah. Okay, this is 3 dimension actually. 0th row, 0th column, and this one.
Okay.
What is the index of this one?
0 0. Okay, 0 0 0 0. 3 times 0.
Right. That's all. I'll just repeat it for you. Whatever you wrote first. Okay, this one I'm going to write it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. This is this. That's all. 0th row, 0th column, and one is 0th index.
Yeah.
0th
Okay.
row, 0th column. This is first
1.
index. This 002.
1. Okay.
3, no? 3 is
Yes.
2.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
This
Yes.
one, tell me all the 3 index for this one.
0 1 0.
Mm. Yeah.
0 0 1 1 and 0 1 2.
This 3.
Okay. 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 0 2.
Same. Similarly, this one also.
1 1 1 0 1 1 1 and 1 1 2. Yes.
Ah. So now you got what is multi-dimension one. You can add any number of columns, any number of rows. If you increase number of columns and number of rows parallelly, uh, this will increase. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, let's say this is 3 dimension. What could be a 4 dimension? This one will have one more array.
Okay.
So now you know this is one more array. That is 4 dimension. 0th row, 0th column, 0th array, and 0th value. That is 1. You can increase the index, increase it like this any to the n number. Got it? Got what is an array itself on the whole? How multi-dimension arrays are coming up?
Okay.
You just write it and see. So actually, this is the exact depiction of a single dimension array to a multi-dimension array. Okay.
Okay.
So that is arrays, and actually we are done with the arrays. Okay. The next thing I want to start was methods.
Okay. And for print this, like we need two loop, right?
Yeah, definitely you need.
One for row, one for column, and
Correct.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I actually did not show you. Okay, there are two ways again. So array has an advantage I told you. So array can be n number of arrays, but still, if you put an for each int I in numbers means all the values will be simultaneously printed. That's all. You don't need to find the row and column and all. That's not needed. So for each definitely directly for array only. So you can just simply print everything. But in case you want to do it manually, this is the old way. Before for each, we did it this way. That's what you said. So one
Okay.
for row, one for column. Okay.
Okay.
So, but you do not know the length. No, it is not like you can get before we had a single dimension array. For array dot length, you'll get the length. So now it's like each dimension. No, this is one row. This is second row. So you should get the length of row and column. One row. So rows column you should get it first. 0, and if you put 1 means that is the this is row. Okay, and this is column, no?
Yes.
Column length is 1. Let's say if you have a 4 dimension array, you will put another because this will have one more, no? Right?
Yes.
So that is one more. Get length of 2. That is the loops. Okay. Just today I think we saw um, fully with arrays. I'll just simply go through what is methods. So I think you will definitely know what is a method. Method is something that is a block of code which runs only when it is called. Okay, so this is a method. Okay, this,
Okay.
let's say I have my method one. Okay, this is a method. Okay, a method, this block of code is still inside the same place, but this will run only if you call it. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so static whatever you write in inside this public static void main, it should be static only. Okay, that's why you start the method with static string. What is the return type? What are you going to return from this method? If you are going to return anything from this method, what is the data type of the value that you are going to return? That you should put. If you are going to return a string, int means int. Okay, int means int, float means float, double means double, anything else. If you don't want to return anything, you can put a return type as void. Okay, if you put return type as void, you cannot return anything. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
this is a method. Okay, to a method you can send parameters. Okay, a method can accept parameters. Let's say my int method, this one. Okay, so I'm going to do addition and return. So I want to send the data sent by the user means, so I can receive the data like which data, int of x, and use the x. And if you see here where I'm sending it, it's like I'm calling the method just like if there is no parameters, you can just call the method like this: method of open and close braces. That's all. If you want to send data, that method name of whatever data you want to send. If you want to send more multiple parameters, you can send like comma like this way. So we have multiple parameters. See, I can receive n number of parameters. We call this as parameters and receive n number of parameters. So you have any
Okay.
questions on this methods? I'm just uh, taking this up very in high level. Because nothing
Yes.
that
Yes.
complex.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So finally, there is something called default parameter in methods. Let's say, see my method. Where is this my method? Okay, this is my method. Okay, that's a default thing in my method. So I am sending three values. I'm receiving three values: name, a string, an integer, and an string. Okay, let's say let's say I want to use this method in two places. Okay, I want to use this method in two places. Only one place I will return the value for the country. Okay, let's say like this. Essentially, it will be like this. Only one place I'll return the country. The other place I don't have the country, but instead I should take a default country of Nepal.
Okay.
What you can do is you can declare the value as Nepal here itself. We call it as default value, so that, see, one place I am passing the value of India, the other place I am not passing that parameter itself. It will
Okay.
take the default value of Nepal in that place. Got it?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so that's with the methods, but we'll be seeing more about methods. So tomorrow I'll show with overloading, overriding, polymorphism, and I'll start with oops, the same class. Okay, let me know if you want to join class tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday, so I'm just leaving it to you. It's your thought. Let me know if you want to join class. Put a message in the
Okay.
group.
Okay. Okay. If I join, I message with late night, like 10 p.m. or 9 p.m. if I confirm you via group.
Oh, okay, sure, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks.
And oh, okay, no problem. What about why I read to console dot read key?
Console.read key is to read the value.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Like
Write
read
it.
line. Okay, read
Yeah.
line or
Read key.
yeah.
One second. It's you have read key and read line also. Mm,
Actually,
what,
I see one method with.
what are you asking?
Actually, I have see in the method demo. Yeah.
Oh, read method demo. One second. I'm going to. Okay. Actually, read line. Okay. Read line. Read key. Where did you saw in methods?
Yes, yes.
Ah. Okay. What is console.read key? Okay. Uh, console.read key is something that to hold your. It's like a reading. Okay. Read key or read line. Anything. Okay. All three are same. Read key
Okay,
means it will read one value. Read line means it will read the value in the new line. That's all. Okay. But why read key? We always read with read line only. Why read key is because, see, when you run a console application, the console application will run and it will get closed automatically. It will not stop. I have put
okay,
a debugger here, so it is stopping at the debugger. Okay. But
okay,
let's say I'm removing all the debuggers. This is a shortcut we actually developers use. Okay. So I have removed all the debuggers. No, there is no debuggers. Okay. Let's run this. Ah. Now it's everything ran. It stopped. No.
okay,
Okay. It stopped. No. I'll show you something else. I'll comment this console.read key. Now I'll run. See, it ran, completed, and it got closed. You did not see the
okay,
console itself, no? So console.read key will wait for an input from the console. Actually, it will wait for an user input. So it will stop the console there, right there. It will not close the. It will not let the console to close. Okay, it is
okay,
expecting
okay,
some read key means like enter or a space or something like that. It's not value. Read key will read the keys, enter space like that. Okay, or mouse click and all.
okay, okay,
So that is why we wrote read key, because even though I forgot to put an debugger, it will still open, keep the console open.
oh, okay, okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Any other
okay.
question?
No, no, no. Okay,
Yeah. Try all this. No, today you try the arrays and all. Definitely try the arrays, loop through the arrays, and let me know. Okay.
okay, okay. Yeah. No,
Thank you.
thank you. Yeah, thank you.